Details today surrounding the suspect arrested in connection with the fatal shooting in Sioux City Sunday night.
Shortly after 7:30 last night, officers located 38-year-old Farron Starr inside a vehicle that was stopped in Sioux City. Starr was placed under arrest without incident. He's being charged with first-degree murder in the shooting death of Nathaniel Parker III. Court documents say Starr went to this apartment building in the 500 block of 9th Street where Nathaniel Parker had been staying. Witnesses told police Starr got into an argument with Parker inside the building about money, and then Parker was shot once in the chest. Before this happened, 3 other witnesses say Starr was in a different apartment nearby when he told them he was going to go confront Parker about money and was looking for someone to come with him to back him up. One witness says Starr showed him that he had a gun, but all 3 witnesses declined to go with him. Starr is being charged with first-degree murder in Parker's death. Police say they also located and spoke to 2 people who were identified as persons of interest in the shooting. Nathaniel Frazier and Amanda Hayes are not charged in the shooting, but Frazier was arrested on 2 unrelated outstanding warrants.